Excuse me.
Hey, wait a minute. You said 3 questions. We haven't even started.
On the contrary, question number 1 came from Mr. Voigt here. Charlie Jr. I do believe that counts as a question by the simple fact that there was a slight lift at the end of his voice, which he followed up with, "You don't remember me, do you?" Again, the slight lift. And then finally, your ever so lovely voice, Miss Walsh, chimed in with, "In the middle of the school year, 3 questions."
Hi, Mickey.
I don't want you in trouble. Miss Cameron,
What you doing around here? And who is this fella you got?
Don't worry about him, he's with me. Come on, Mickey, let us in.
Well, now it's very clear to me. Should have known it from the start. When you held my hand so tenderly, couldn't help but play the part. When you're lost in love, you can't find your way. You're not thinking with your head. Those lying lips can cause sinking ships, along with all those tears of shame.
get out of here, you blue-eyed devil.
Maybe we should do as the man has so politely asked.
Maybe you should listen to the man for once.
Frankie, word on the street is Miss Kitty Bainbridge is dead.
What's that got to do with me?
Spoke to the coroner. He seems to think somebody laced Miss Kitty's cigarette.
Again, what's that got to do with me?
Everybody knows you can only get that kind of smoke in this neighborhood. What they don't know is who has that kind of smoke. Maybe I should tell them.
How do you know about that?
You have your sources, I have mine. So, Frankie, what's it gonna be? You've been in the joint once already.
No thanks to you.
Oh, Frankie, that wasn't my fault and you know it. Now what's it gonna be? The chief is on his way here right now.
That's enough.
What you doing, girl? Now get back in there.
Charlie?
Charlie Jr.?
It's all right, Frankie. I'll take care of this. Y'all can go on back to what you were doing. Go on now.
Miss Walsh, Mr. Voigt, you're not dead. You didn't kill him.
No, of course she didn't. But I, for all intents and purposes, am dead. Now what are we gonna do with you?
Do with me? Hey, wait a minute. What the heck is going on here?